everybody. Welcome back. I am sitting here with faculty members of the month, Terry Klobnak and Lindsay Edwardson. We're just going to talk to you a little bit and see if we can get to know them a little bit more. I mean, I'm sure you guys already know them as it is, but maybe we'll dig under the surface and find some really fun dirt. So, how long have you been here? Ms. Klobnak, we'll start with you. How long have you been at Antioch?
This is year 19 at Antioch. Yep.
How is that possible?
I am that old. Yes, I have been here that long. And so I finished my student teaching, spent a short semester at a middle school, and then started actually in here in July. And before, started teaching summer school for driver's ed, and then started here in August of 2005.
Wow.
Been here ever since and have never left.
So what are you doing right now? You're
I am the PE Health Driver Ed Department Chair. I teach a driver ed class, and then I am our activity director. So I get to work with all of our student activities who get to go do all the fun, great things.
Wow, that's a lot of hats to wear.
It is a lot of hats
You
to
ever
wear.
lose track of like the different things you have to do?
There's a lot of things. Like, I used to use the old write down the planner, but I think over the past 2 years, Google is my friend, and if it's not on my Google Calendar, it probably doesn't get done.
Yeah.
And even Google Task Manager now, I have switched to.
Ms. Edwardson, how about you?
I think this is my 9th year at Antioch High School. Again, I'm not so good at math, which is why I teach English.
Yeah, love it.
And I think that this is my 9th year. I taught at Glenbrook North High School for about 7 years prior to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So interesting. How would you compare the two schools? We'll try not to get you in trouble.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I did not know many people when I was teaching at Glenbrook North. It's a big school. I had a really small population of students I taught in the reading intervention classes. So the classes were much smaller, and I did not feel like I knew nearly as many people. I had my own little room and did not venture farther from that. Not that I do as much now, but I definitely feel like there's a greater sense of community.
What do you think is your favorite thing that you do here? Like, what's the most fun? It's like the least like, it's not like work as much, but really something kind of that gets you up in the morning, I guess.
You want to go first?
Sure. I have 2 things. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I
okay.
love
Overachieving.
teaching true crime and literature. That's become my obsession. It's made teaching so much. Not that it wasn't enjoyable before, but I have such a vested interest in the genre, and I just think that that's been really fun to consistently come up with new stuff for. I also really love the friendship here. So getting to teach in the same hallway as my friends every day and see them every day, and that really gets me up in the morning. I get to see my friends.
Aww.
Yeah. Yay.
Cool.
Some people think I'm crazy when I say this, but my one class that I'm still teaching is driver's ed. And I really enjoy just getting in the cars with kids and challenging them. People are like, oh my gosh. But even...
Because I get anxiety just when you say driver's ed. Just thinking about
I'm
being
hitting
on
the
car.
imaginary brake.
I don't know the last time I used the brake. It's just you talk the kids through it, you pick up on things. Every year, and even just the other day, I started teaching in a different way. So I always have to improve my craft because kids just continue to learn differently. And every time you get into the car, it's different with every student.
Yeah.
Going through the lessons, I do have my more favorite lessons than others. And even I say, I do enjoy going on the expressway. And they're like, holy cow, this is terrible. I go, but there's no intersections. We just get to go. And so I don't have to deal with all these other people that are coming around. And so it is fun. I really, really enjoy that time. The other thing is I am in the car with the 3 students that I teach. There's no paperwork. There's nothing. No one can get a hold of me.
Right.
And it's my way to just be, really work with kids and develop great relationships with them in the car, and to do that because you just learn so much about them. My true test is going to be my son is 14, and when I have to teach him, I'm already that's causing me going, I can do it with other people, but I don't know how it's going to be, because I always hear, like, my parents are this way, and so I am going to get tested with my oldest soon.
So on that note, thinking of embarrassing things, any horror stories, like moments where you're just like, I just really just embarrass myself around students or anything? Because those are my favorite. I feel better when I think about other people embarrassing themselves.
I do.
Really?
Yeah. On Halloween this year.
Okay.
Me, Miss Soberano, and Miss Candy dressed up as hockey players. And we had like the real we had, legit uniforms on.
Yeah.
And I was teaching third hour true crime, and my hockey pants fell off.
Wow.
Up at the front of the room. I had leggings on underneath.
Okay.
But there's nothing like walking and teaching and then just like your pants fell off.
Yeah, I had that dream a lot.
Yeah, it really, yeah.
You live in the dream.
I think, I'm so sorry to those students because I just froze. And I was like, I said, don't tell anybody. And then here I am now, oversharing per usual.
What happens in that class?
To everyone. The only that stands out to me, I was teaching some PE classes before, and our treadmills are all put together, and I'm checking on all my students. They're on the treadmills, and why would you walk behind the treadmills? Why not like make it a fun game? And I remember slipping on a treadmill and just like falling back, getting like a rug burn. I was like, that was funny, but that really hurt.
Yeah.
So besides that, I don't know if there's anything fun.
That's pretty
You
good.
kept your pants on.
Yeah.
So, faculty of the month. Wow. Do you feel like people like look at you differently when you're walking down the halls now? That just.
I definitely do feel superior to my colleagues.
Yeah.
I'm just I don't know. I felt really good about it. I know that Sobes was one of the people who nominated me, but I think that I've fallen out of her good graces because I recently played a little prank on her, and now I'm.
You did, huh?
Yeah.
To thank her?
No,
She's
it's completely separate.
Okay.
Yeah, but now I think she's got it in for me, so I'm a little afraid of her. So, yeah, if she's planning anything, let me know.
They gave me a little bit of a hard time, the secretaries in the office. I did think I was in trouble when I had Barry, Leverance, Jacqueline come get me. And it was like, and Sobes hit the camera. I'm like, this is a little much. So I was a little nervous. And
Do you
then I was
get in
like,
trouble often? Is that
no, but
I also thought, I was like, I looked at my
like,
students, I'm like, they're here to fire me.
I was like, they're not all together. And
Yeah.
I visit with them quite a bit, but like, it was like they were all together. So I was a little worried, but no, it was fun to have that. And they were joking around a little bit, but had a couple different people, recognize, put some things in, and nice. I love my PE department, and they do an amazing job of like making sure things go. Sometimes I probably feel like I need to be there more for them. I hope I was. I tried to do my best. As you said, there's lots of hats and shifting where it's going. And this past few months, and I think I was able to help Jake House, put me in there with chess. We had 2 12-hour days of hosting chess tournaments. There is, we just finished Polar Palooza, so there was a lot of other events and all that. So just people realizing that, you have to get it all done somehow, and you finish it. And so I think that's where it was just the fun. Keep it going.
Very cool. Well, I want to thank you both for coming down and taking time out of your day to chat on my little my couch and my show. I really appreciate it. You guys have been great. Congratulations on being faculty of the month.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next month with whoever the next lucky people are. Not lucky, it's completely earned. So yeah, not lucky. Luck is not a factor. Bye-bye.